I know, it's weird. I've never seen that option before. But let's get on your mat. I'm gonna walk slowly back just so it doesn't get all wonky with the focus. Grab your yoga block. Okay, so we're using a block today and a yoga strap. So I want you to just hold the block right here in between your hands, just like that. So this particular direction, okay? And then you're gonna come up here to the very top of your mat, feet are hip width apart, and then just hold on to that block, shoulders back and down, drop the tail, firm the belly, bring that chin back, eyes looking straight ahead. Now with just light pressure into the edges of that block, inhale breath, reach the arms straight up. And then exhale breath, drop the block behind you. Let the edge of that block kind of touch the base of your neck and just sort of push the back of your head into it as well. And then reach back up, inhale. And then exhale breath, lower the arms down, but stand nice and tall. Think of lengthening up through the crown of your head. Again, here we go. Inhale breath, pressing in with your hands. And then exhale, drop the block, still be pressing into the block with your hands. Inhale breath, reach. Exhale breath, lower down. Try exhaling with the mouth closed so that breath is coming back out the nostrils. Inhale breath, up you go. Exhale breath, bend the elbows, keep the elbows high and close together. Let the edge of the block touch the base of the neck. Let the back of the head push into the block. Inhale, reach up. Exhale breath, lower down. One more time, inhale breath up. Exhale breath, pushing into the block, drop the edge, push the back of the head into it. Inhale breath up. And then exhale breath, lower down. Now take your block and you're just gonna turn it this way, okay? Set it right in between the knees. So you might have to bring those feet a little bit closer together. And then we're gonna go. Inhale, breath up over your head here. Exhale, breath, lower the arms down, bend the knees, push the hips back, but even though you're bending the knees, push your knees into that block. Reach the arms out in front, maybe up a bit for a chair pose. So stay right there, inhale. Exhale, squeeze your knees into the block. And then stand back up to the top, inhale breath, reach the arms overhead. Exhale breath, lower down, chair pose again, hips pushing back, and the knees pressing in. Drop your shoulders down, eyes looking up, inhale. Exhale, press the knees in. And then back up to the top we go again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, breath, lower those arms down and then push your hips back. Bend the knees. Let's see if we can go a little lower. So really pressing those knees into the block, eyes looking up in here. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Press your knees in. Now last time. Here we go. Inhale up to the top we go. And then exhale, breath. Lower those arms down. Push the hips back. Bend the knees. Press those knees in. Eyes looking up. Inhale, breath. Exhale, press the knees in. Inhale, breath. Sweep those arms up overhead. And then exhale, breath. Lower those arms down behind the back here. Interlace. Chest out, chin up. Inhale. Now on the exhale breath, bend the knees, melt the belly forwards, head down towards that block. Just let those arms fall over in front. Good, now release, inhale, chair pose again. And then exhale, breath, come down. Hands on the mat. Can you straighten the legs and then just lower your chest down? Maybe your chest kind of pushes into that block there. Inhale, breath, half lift, keeping that block trapped right there in between the knees always. Exhale, breath, forward fold again. Reverse swan dive, inhale up to the top. Exhale, breath, hands to heart center. So let's do all that again. Inhale, breath, up to the top we go. Exhale, breath, open those arms up, interlace the opposite way with your fingers overlapped. Inhale, chest out, chin up, look up. Exhale, breath, bend those knees, push those hips back. Kind of melt forwards here, bring that head down. Let the arms fall over in front. Stay there, breathe, inhale. Exhale. And release the hands down to the mat. Slide your hands halfway up, inhale breath, look forwards. And then exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive, inhale up to the top we go. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do all that one more time. Here we go, inhale up to the top. Exhale, breath, open up, chest expansion, interlace, chest out, chin up, inhale. Exhale, breath, bend those knees, melt that belly forwards, head down, and the arms flow over in front here. So your head or your face might almost be in that block right there. And having that block there just keeps an awareness of your legs and what they're doing and activating those thighs, and particularly your inner thighs. Release your hands to the mat, straighten your legs out, slide your hands up, inhale, lift. Exhale, breath, fold. Reverse swan dive, inhale up to the top. And then exhale, breath, hands come right to heart center. Inhale, breath up to the top. Exhale, breath, flat back, forward fold. You can soften the knees if you want, or you can go straight leg the whole way. Inhale, breath, half lift. Exhale, breath, fold. Now, from here, reach up with a hand. Just set your block right there at the top, a little bit off your mat. You're going to step back with your left foot coming into a lunge. Now, from here, step back into down dog. So both feet to the back of the mat, arms fully extended, and then just stay here for a few breaths. And you can sort of pump that chest back towards the thighs and then release a bit. Inhaling, exhale, press back. Inhale, and again, exhale. Hold that stretch right there, and then maybe walk it out a little bit, shifting the weight from left foot to right. I want you to maximize that stretch in the calves. So I really want you to feel that long line of pull, literally from your heel all the way up to behind the knee. So just wait until you feel that good stretch, and then stay for a moment. And then switch. And switch. Good, both legs straight. One long inhale breath here. Reach those sit bones up to the back. Exhale. And then inhale breath, shift to plank, top of a push-up here. Exhale breath, push forwards a little bit, lower the knees, uncurl the toes. I want you to bend the elbows super duper slow as you come down, 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 and then down. Elbows are close, press up a little bit and look forwards, inhale. And then exhale, lower back. Do it again, inhale, press up, maybe a little higher. And exhale, breath, lower down. Last time, and if you want to for it, you can just come into that little cobra, baby cobra. So here we go. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, breath, push back into downward facing dog. Lift your head up. Bend the knees to kind of spring load it. So spring loading means you're going to go ba-boom, 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 and then up to the top you go. Forward fold, head comes down. Reverse swan dive. Inhale up to the top. Exhale, breath, hands to heart center, shoulders relaxed. Again, every time you do this move here where there's hands coming down in front of your face, let it be a reminder to oh yeah, bring that head back, because most likely it's a little bit forward. So let's do that one more time. Inhale, breath up. Exhale. So bring those hands so close to your face that you kind of have to bring that head back. All right, inhale up to the top. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, breath, half lift. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, breath, step that right foot back into a lunge. So when we step back into this lunge, I want you to just take a moment to maximize that hip flexor stretch on the leg that is extended back. Then we step back into down dog. Stay here for one long breath, inhaling. And then exhale, breath. Inhale, shifting into plank, top of a push-up. You can always drop your knees and modify that plank. Don't feel like you have to do the straight leg, okay? So anytime you want, drop those knees. So inhale here. Exhale. Now I'm dropping my knees and lowering down, down, down. Slow, 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 slow. And then those hips come and a little press up. Inhale. And then exhale, lower. Again, lift up maybe a little higher this time. Inhaling. And then exhale, lower down. Full-blown upward facing dog. You want now. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, breath. Send those sit bones up. Downward facing dog. One long breath here. Inhale. Exhale it out. Lifting your head up, gaze to the top of the mat. Bend the knees, kind of spring-load it. Walk, run, skip, jump, hop to the top of the mat and come into fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, flat back forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your left foot back into a lunge. And again, let this be an opportunity to maximize that long line of pull, literally all across the quads, hip flexors, even up into those abdominal muscles. And now step back, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, breath. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down just midway now. And then one of these. Inhale, chest and head up. Exhale, breath. Push back into down dog. Left leg lifts up, three-leg dog. Inhale. And then exhale, swing that foot all the way up to the top of the mat for a lunge. And then push off your back foot. Feet come together. And then forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale up to the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, flat back forward fold, swan dive. Inhale, breath, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot steps back into a lunge. Feel that hip flexor stretch on the right. Exhale, breath, step on back, downward facing dog. One long breath here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower midway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One breath, stay here, inhale. And then exhale it out. Right leg lifts up for three-leg dog. Inhale, big split in your legs. And then exhale, breath, swing that foot through, step right between the hands for lunge. Drop those hips a little bit to feel that hip flexor stretch. And then a big push off, feet together, and forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. How we doing? All right, so if your strap is close by, I want you to go ahead and get that. Get a sip of water if you need it. Should be feeling a little warm now. Get a little heat generated in that body from movement. Heat is good. So the whole thing about, losing weight, having a fast metabolism, it's about generating heat, really. If you can get heat in the body anytime you feel warm from movement, that's a good thing. That means that your metabolism is kind of, it's like the engine is revving at a higher RPM. Even if you're not doing, quote, traditional exercise or aerobics, you can get that from doing housework. You can do that yard work and get that same sensation. I work at that stretch studio up in Southlake, and I'm just stretching people, but it's like 5 hours at a time. It's like an isometric workout, and I feel like I'm working out for 5 hours. And sometimes I'll look at, when I had a Fitbit, I would look at it and it would say, so many minutes in your zone. And I'm like, zone? I didn't even go for a walk or do any exercise today, but I did. So think about, outside of the box a little bit. It's not necessarily that you have to go to the gym and do stuff. Just get warm. Whatever you do around the house, do it vigorously. Okay, grab your strap. So it's going to be a little bit wider, right, than shoulder width apart. And then come back up to the top of your mat here. Stretch those arms up over your head. Inhale, look up. On the exhale breath, see if you can pull those elbows out wide. Bring that strap just kind of right to the back of your head there. And then press your head into it. And then reach up, inhale. And then exhale, breath. Lower those arms down and kind of press the strap across the quads. So now you're engaging the muscles of the back, triceps and rear delts. Again, inhale, breath, up to the top we go. Exhale, breath. Bend those elbows so it's like you're trying to pull out on that strap like that, and then bring it right to the back of your head. A little gentle press of the back of your head into that strap. Look up. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, breath. Lower those arms down, and again, press against the quads there. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, breath. Pull, 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 like you're trying to pull that strap out, and then push the head into it. Inhale, breath, reach. Exhale, breath. Lower those arms down. All the while, you're putting outwards pressure against that strap, like you're trying to rip it. And here we go last time. Inhale, breath, all the way up. Exhale, breath, bend the elbows, pull the strap down behind the head, push the back of the head into it, look up, and then reach up, inhale. And then exhale, breath, lower those arms down, and then press against those quads. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, breath, a little side lean over to the right. So what I want you to do is bend your left elbow and then push down, keeping that right arm straight, push down and shift the hips way over to the left, and just kind of look at that hand down there as it's stretched out on a diagonal line. Good. Now come back up to the top, squeeze your glutes and quads. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to do a little side lean over to the left. You're going to bend just that right elbow. So by doing that, you're stretching the triceps, and now the left arm stays straight and it pushes down, down, down. Look at your hand there. Inhale, breath up. And again, exhale, breath, bending this elbow. Press that right hand down to the floor. Shift the hips left. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, breath. Bend the right elbow. Push that left hand down. Shift the hips over to the right side. Good. Inhale, breath up. And then exhale, breath. Lower the hands down. Press against those quads. So you're activating those muscles on the back side. Triceps, rear delts, rhomboids, traps. And let's do all that again. So inhale, breath up to the top. Exhale, breath, a side lean over to the right. Bend the left elbow, push down with that right hand and look at it down there. Come back up straight, inhale. And then exhale, breath, shift the hips to the right side, lean to your left. Bend that right elbow and push down with that left arm straight. Breathe. Good. Inhale, breath up. And then exhale, breath, lower down. Press the strap against the quads. So when you do that, it sort of makes you pull those shoulders back. That's called retraction. A good thing to do to help again with the posture thing. Inhale, breath, stretch those arms up. And then exhale, breath, bend the knees, come into a chair pose, turn the hands to face each other, even if you're holding on to that strap. And then eyes are gonna look up, and you're gonna be kind of pressing out that direction with your arms, holding on. Or the nice thing about this kind of strap is I don't have to grab. My hands are just securely inside those loops. Good, inhale, breath up. Exhale, chair pose again. So drop the hips. Stretch those arms up and then press outwards. And then back up once more, inhale. And then exhale, breath, bend the knees. Chair pose, push those arms out, out, out. Good, inhale, breath up. And then exhale, breath, lower those arms down and then push back that way. Good, now shoulders roll up and around to the back. All right, so set the strap right there at the top of the mat. Inhale, breath, all the way up we go. Exhale, breath, flat back, forward fold, swan dive. Inhale, breath, half lift, look up. And then exhale, breath, come into fold. Inhale, step your right foot back into a lunge. From there, step back into downward facing dog. One long breath here, inhaling. Exhale it out. Inhale, shift to plank, top of a push-up. Exhale, lower midway down, hover. And then from there, hips drop, chest up, inhale. Exhale, breath, push up and back, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up for three-leg dog. Here we go, inhale. Exhale, flex the foot, bend the knee, and then rotate your pelvis. Take a peek under that right arm. Keep that left leg engaged, so pull the left quad into contraction. Circle your right ankle around. Good, now square up your hips and your shoulders. Straighten the right leg out. Inhale. Exhale, breath, swing your foot through and step right between the hands for a lunge. Now, here comes the blocks job for you. Place the block flat right inside of your right foot. Place your left hand there. So now you get to come up just a little bit higher, and we're going to stretch the right arm up to the ceiling, looking up at your hand. Inhale. And then exhale, breath, lower that hand down. Let's place the hand on the block here so the hand is inside of that foot. Spin the back foot flat. Open up your body now to the front, and then stretch your left arm up and look up here. Inhale. And then exhale, breath. Lower this hand down, kind of roll onto the ball of the foot back there, and switch. Let's go again. So right arm is going to go up. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down you go with the hand. Place it right there on the block. Spin that back foot flat there. Open up the whole body to the front. Inhale, reach the left arm up and look up. And then exhale, breath. Hand comes down to the mat. Just push it forwards a bit there. One hand on either side. Big push off your back foot. Feet come together and come into forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, breath. Flat back forward fold. Nice swan dive coming down. Inhale, breath. Half lift. Exhale, breath. Forward fold. Inhale, step your left foot back into a lunge. Exhale, breath, step on back into down dog. One breath here, inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, shifting into plank, top of a push-up. Nice straight line from the crown of your head down to those heels. And then exhale, lower the knees. Come about midway down, hover there. Then we go into up dog. Inhale, look up. Exhale, breath, push up and back, downward facing dog. Left leg goes up for three-leg dog, so reach however high up you can go. That's just where you go. And then you're going to flex the foot up there, bend the knee. Open up the hips, the pelvis, the belly, the chest, everything to the left. Look underneath that left arm. Pull that right kneecap up, so squeeze that right quad. Circle your ankle around. Go the other way. Good. Now square up the hips and the shoulders. Straighten that left leg up. Big split. Open it up a little more. Inhale. And then exhale, breath. Swing your foot through. Step right between the hands. So now take your block and just set it inside of this left foot. I want you to place the right hand on top. So right away, you're going to be able to lift up a little bit more away from the floor, and then stretch your left arm up to the ceiling and look up at your hand. Inhale. Exhale, breath. Lower that hand down to the block. So bring that arm inside of this knee. Set the hand there. Drop that back foot flat. And then open up your whole body to the back. Reaching that right arm up. Look up. Inhale. And then exhale, breath. Float that hand down to the block. And you don't have to use the block. If you want to just do it with the hand on the floor, that's fine. This just makes it a little bit easier. And the stretch feels a little bit different when you're slightly elevated. So now we go left arm up again. Inhale, look. And then exhale breath, lower down. Hand goes right there. Back foot flat. Stretch that right arm up. Inhale breath. And then exhale breath, lower the hand down, and then just push the block forwards a bit. Left hand on the outside. Big push off your back foot. Feet come together. Top of the mat and forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale up, go. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale breath, sweep those arms up. Exhale breath, flat back forward fold. Come on down. Inhale, breath, half lift. And then exhale, fold. Now, from here, what I want you to do is just kind of toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Bring your feet out to the very outer edges of your mat. Let the knees be slightly bent, a little soft, right? And then you're going to grab your elbows and just hang upside down. Then shift and sway and swing. Whatever feels good. Just don't get too carried away or you might lose your balance. I've done that, but just whatever feels good as you sort of roll across the thighs and open up. Great stretch for the lats, obliques. But just again, kind of whatever feels good. You can bend the knees more or less, whatever is stretching your body. And just breathe. Settle here in the center. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Again, inhale. And exhale. Good, now release the hands to the mat. Take that block now. Let's bring it up. So you've got really three heights. There's flat like that. I don't know if you can see. Flat like that. Up on that side or up on this side. So we want to be in the middle, right there. And then set your block that way. So you're kind of looking right at it. Put your hands on top. Straighten the legs out. So this makes half lift a little easier. So the back is straight. So from the tailbone all the way out through the crown of the head should be a pretty flat straight line. So you're looking forwards. You're pulling those shoulders away from your ears. You're standing heavy in the feet. Weight evenly distributed from toes to heels. Inhale. And then exhale breath, round the back, tuck the chin, try to scoop your belly in. Don't let your hands leave the block. Good, now come back into a flat back inhale. Now if you're having trouble doing it this way, you could go here. My only concern is that it's like wobbly. So you just don't want to put too much, pressure on there. So inhale, lift up. And then exhale, tuck the tail, push real strong through your arms and try to round your back up towards the ceiling. It's almost like cat-cow in this straight leg fold position. So once again, let the belly drop, lengthen that spine, inhale breath. And then exhale breath, push down and then round the back, draw the belly inwards, point the tailbone downwards. Good, now just flat back here, inhale breath. Bring that left hand right into the center of that block, keeping both legs straight. Can you reach that right arm up and look at your hand? Good, now lower that hand down to the block, inhale, and then exhale, straighten that right arm out, and then open up your chest to the left and try to look up at your hand. Good, bring that hand back down. Let's go one more time each side. So left hand right there, inhale. And then exhale, I want you to bend your left knee as you do this. So now you're going to be able to really reach that arm up, maybe even go back a little bit. And that stretch goes all the way down that right hip. So inhale, look up. Let that arm fall back more. Good, now straighten that left leg. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hand onto the block. That's your right hand. And now the left arm goes up. The right knee is going to bend, okay? And then inhale, look up so this leg is straight. And as you reach this arm up and maybe even drop that arm back behind you, wonderful stretch all the way down that side of the body. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, let that arm drop back some more. Oh yeah, my back's doing some great pops there. Adjusting itself. And then inhale, straighten that right leg. And then exhale down. So let's try that again now that you know where we're going with that. So inhale breath, left hand is on the center of the block, and then bend the left knee, reach the right arm up as you inhale. And exhale, drop that arm back behind you there. Good, straighten that left leg, inhale. And then exhale, lower down. Place that right hand on the block, super straight arm there. Bend just that right knee a little bit, inhale as you stretch this left arm up. And then exhale, drop that arm back behind you there. Breathe, inhale. Good, straighten the right leg, inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands to the block here. And then just lower the head down. Now, if you can, maybe do the block this way. See if your forehead can get on the block there easily. Now, you may need to bend your knees. You just kind of want to relax your head there on that block for just another breath. So inhale. Exhale it out. All right, so lift your head up off the block, drop the block away. You're going to slowly bend your knees down, 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 down to where you're in a right angle there in the knees, looking forwards, inhale. Exhale, send the sit bones up, drop the head and chest down. Do it again, inhale breath, bend the knees, lift your head up. Exhale breath, straighten those legs, drop your head. This time, you're going to inhale breath, drop the hips as low as you can go. So it may be right there, but if you're able to drop those hips all the way down and come into this squat position with the heels still down on the mat, then bring your hands to heart center. So right now I'm kind of crunched and collapsed down and in. What you want to do is try to lift up, push those elbows against the inner thighs, and then try to drop the shoulders away from the ears and lengthen the crown of the head up. And just stay here in this stretch. Inhale, breath. Exhale it out. Push those knees open. Drop your shoulders down. Looking forwards again. Inhale, breath. Exhale it out. Good. Now to come out of that, you can just simply place the hands down, sit your bum down onto the floor, and then bring your feet here to the very top of the mat. Inhale, stretch those arms straight up over your head. Now exhale, keep your feet down on the floor. Just grab a hold of either your shins, knees, ankles, wherever you can, and then just pull yourself down into another deep stretch here for your lower back. So I've got my fingers latched together right behind the ankles, and I'm drawing the head down. And now release slowly out of that. As you come up, bring the knees together. Let's grab a hold of your strap now. And you know, if you've got the yoga strap that has the little attachment to make it a tighter loop or a bigger loop, then just make a loop about as big as one of these loops, okay? And then you're going to set your right foot inside the end of that yoga strap. Now, I'm just going to hold on, not all the way at the top because that's way too far. This thing's like 7 feet long. And what I'm going to do is just sit tall first, inhale. And then exhale, draw the belly in, round that back, slowly down, down, down I go. And as I come down, I'm going to stretch that right leg up. I'm going to rest the shoulders and the head down to the floor. Now, if you're like me and you have a ponytail or a bun, get it out of the way. And then you're just going to stretch this left arm out to the side. Go ahead and stretch the left leg down all the way straight. Now, I'm going to pull that leg in just to where it feels like a level 7. On a scale of 1 to 10, 7 is just a moderate to maybe intense stretch, not like the maximum end point. Now on an inhale, I'm going to push my foot into the strap. Push, 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 push. Inhaling. And then on the exhale breath, draw that leg back in. It should come in a little bit closer because that pressing deactivates the stretch reflex mechanism. So let's do it again. Inhale, breath, push down, down. And then exhale, breath, relax, draw that leg in. And let's do it one more time. Inhale, breath, pushing your foot into the strap, but you're kind of holding back with that right hand so it doesn't get to go all the way down, down. And then exhale, relax, and just draw that leg in. Now, if you don't need the strap, you can just reach up with both hands and grab behind, or use the strap to help pull that leg in closer. Whatever works for you. All right, release. Now, with your strap, whether you've got the kind like I have or your traditional yoga strap, I want you to bring the strap over here to the left. You're going to wrap it around your calf, coming to the outside here on the right, and then grab again over here on the left with your left hand. Now, stretch that right arm out beside you. Inhale. So the act of pulling on the strap, what it's going to do, and I don't know if you can see it here, it's going to internally rotate my leg. So that's going to allow the stretch to hit a slightly different area of the hamstrings. You've got a lot of different clusters of muscle fibers back there. So inhale, kind of pull on it, and then exhale, let that leg drop over here to your left side. And then turn your head to look over to the right. Stay here, inhale, breath. Exhale it out. Again, inhale. Exhale, breath. Good, now turn your head back to center, and then using your left hand, kind of help bring that leg back up, 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 right? And then we're going to wrap it around the other way. So take that around. You're going to now take the strap across the leg this way, go around the calf muscle and grab over here with the left, come back around that way. So now when I pull on it, look at my foot. When I pull, it automatically externally rotates that thigh. Now I'm just going to turn a little bit this way, because what we're going to do is drop that leg. As I pull, drop that leg out to the right side, and then turn your head to look over to the left. So we're stretching deep into the inner thighs all the way up to the groin, and then looking over your shoulder here. Inhale. And then exhale it out. One more time, inhale. And exhale it out. Turn your head back to center, and then slowly bring that leg up, up. And then bend the knees, hug your shins. Just going to straighten myself back out, and then rock it a little bit from side to side there. All right, take the strap loop off of your right foot, put it around your left foot, set the right foot down, grab a hold of the strap wherever is a comfortable place for you to hold on. Good, now as I bring that leg in towards me, I'm going to straighten that right leg down all the way to the floor, and just bring that leg into a stretch that feels like a level 7, maybe at the most a level 8. So 10 would be just, oh, it's extreme. I can get there and hold it for half a second, but then you got to let me out. No, we never want to go to that point, because when you do that, the muscles have a stretch reflex reaction that's a protective mechanism to keep you from overstretching. And the whole purpose of all this pushing, relaxing is to deactivate that so that you can comfortably go into a deeper stretch. So draw that leg in, find that level 7 place in the stretch. Now on an inhale breath, I'm going to push my foot into the strap. It's like I'm trying to push my leg down, but I'm holding on to prevent it. And then exhale breath, relax, and draw that leg back in. Do it again. Inhale breath, push, push, push. And then exhale breath, draw the leg in. So you should notice, even just visually, that it's coming farther in on yourself, not necessarily in me, but in yourself. So kind of note with your eyes where the leg goes that first time. One more push, inhale. Exhale, relax. Or you can just reach up and grab a hold with your own self, hands. All right, release a little bit. Now you're going to take your strap and do that little wrap around deal. So with your right hand, so the strap's around your left foot, right hand has a hold of it, out here to the right, go around the calf muscle, grab it with the left, bring it back across the shin, and then watch my foot as I pull. See how it kind of rotates the thigh internally? Okay, so then from here, and again, I'm going to have to kind of reposition myself. Left arm out, inhale. On the exhale breath, I'm going to drop this leg all the way over here to the right side. So with that leg in internal rotation, it just pulls that stretch in a slightly different area. It's still stretching your hamstrings, but it just kind of hits more the inner. All right, just stretch and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, try to look over your shoulder there to the left. Try to keep that left shoulder down. And then again, inhale, breath. And exhale it out. Good, now bring your head back to center. And then just bring that leg back up to the top. I'm going to straighten myself out. And then let's unwrap how you had that strap. And we're going to go the other direction. Okay, so now you're going to bring the strap around the outside of your left calf, come around the back, grab it with the right, come across the shin again. It's like you're doing a little tourniquet on your own calf and ankle. Then watch my foot. Notice how when I pull with my left hand, see how it just kind of right away, it externally rotates that hip. So as that big femur sits in that hip socket, it kind of rotates it outwards. So right leg is straight, right arm is out. Draw that leg in, inhale, breath. And then on the exhale, pull on the strap and then drop that leg out to the left side here. So we're maximizing that inner thigh stretch. And then look over your right shoulder and just breathe. Nice long inhale here. Exhale it out. Again, inhale, breath. And exhale it out. You bring your head back to center and then bring that leg up, up, up. And then just let that strap come off, however you want to get that thing off, right? And then stretch both legs down, both arms over your head, full body stretch here, inhale. And then exhale, breath, relax. And just let the feet flop open, let the arms relax. One more breath here, inhale. And then exhale it out. All right, so bend both knees, bring them into your chest, grab underneath, tuck the chin to lift your upper spine off the floor, and a little bit of rock and roll front to back, eventually rocking and rolling yourself all the way up to a sit here, and then grab your block, and you're going to sit on your block. I know it's a little block. If you had 2 blocks, you could make yourself a bigger chair, but I just have one. All right. So what you're going to do is sit right up on top of that block. So the edges here on the front side are just kind of right where the hamstrings and the glutes kind of intersect there. Okay, so this is just going to make your seated forward fold a lot easier because your hips are elevated a little bit and it kind of naturally tilts that pelvis forwards a bit. So extend those legs out, flex the feet, and then extend the arms straight up over your head. Inhale. And then on an exhale breath, think of lengthening up that way first. So you're reaching out. And then slowly start to roll down, rounding the back, dropping your head and breathe. Good, now roll it back up, nice and slow. And then you're going to bend that right knee and then step your foot over to the outside of the left knee here. You're still sitting on that block. Okay, this is going to make this one a lot easier too, but it allows you to go deeper in that twist. So right hand is behind you, left arm goes straight up, inhale. On an exhale, rotate your torso to the right, bring that arm on the outside, or you can hug here like that. Either way, you're going to lift up tall through the spine first, and then looking over that right shoulder to the back. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, go a little further into that twist. One more time, inhale. Exhale, twist a little more. Good enough. Very stretch. Coming back to face the front. And then you're just going to uncross. So stretch that right leg out. And then let's pick up the left foot and set it right over there on the outside of that right knee. And then this left hand is behind you there. Right arm reaches up. Inhale, breath. On an exhale breath, rotate your torso to the left. You can either hug the knee like that or just, it's a little easier to get that arm there with this elevation underneath the buttocks, right? So inhale, sit super tall. And then on the exhale, use that arm as leverage to kind of spiral around and take a peek over that left shoulder here to the back. Still trying to lengthen your spine upwards though all the while. Again, inhale. And then exhale, go a little further. Look around with your eyes. Wherever your eyes go, the body follows. Breathe. Good, and then just slowly release back to the front. Good, and then just uncross, stretch that leg out, and then just get yourself off that block, but bring it over here beside you, and then underneath your legs there. Hands under the thighs, inhale. Exhale, breath, slowly lower down, 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 all the way to your back. Good, and then just bring that block maybe about, I don't know what that is, about a foot, your own foot length away from the buttocks, and you're going to park your feet on top. Now I know everybody's feet, your toes on one side, heels off on the other, but at least they're elevated. So drop the shoulders, drop the head, hands on the mat, take a big inhale breath. Exhale breath, draw that belly down and in, and then push the hips upwards towards the ceiling. As you do that, start to scoot, scoot, scoot your shoulders closer together. If you're able to, interlace the fingers together into the back, straighten those arms out, and then push the hips up. Watch that the knees don't flare out. Try to keep them pressing straight ahead, so just in line with your hips. Inhale, breath. Exhale, push your hips up another inch. Again, inhale. Exhale, lift another inch. Good, now slowly release down, stretch the arms out, and then lower your back down slowly to the floor. Yeah. Nice. And then just lift your head up enough to trap that block between your toes and just scoot the block to the very end so that your heels can go on top comfortably. And then just let the feet flop open, let the head relax, let the arms relax. And I want you to just close your eyes here. And we're going to do 4 nice long inhale breaths, followed by an even longer exhale breath. So get super comfortable here as we do this deep breathing. Try not to get impatient with this. I know sometimes the be still and just breathe thing is hard to do, but it's Saturday and you've got the whole rest of the day to do whatever you need to do. So it's a treat for your body to just allow yourself to fully relax and just get in tune and in touch with your breath. So relax the belly, relax the hands. The palms should be up, fingers gently curled and relaxed. And just wherever you need to be with your body to get comfortable, that's where I want you to be. If you don't like the block, you can just bring your feet down. So with your eyes closed, take a big inhale breath through the nose for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Now holding your breath at the very top of that inhale, relaxing your face, just holding it another second. And then exhale it out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, inhale breath through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now holding your breath here at the top of that inhale. And then exhaling through pursed lips, blow it all out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale breath through the nose. Try to really fill up those lungs, stretching those lower lobes. Hold the breath there. And then exhale it all out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. Here we go. Big inhale breath through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now holding your breath at the top of the inhale, relax your face. Exhaling out the mouth for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then just resume normal breath. And then just begin to wiggle your toes and fingers a little bit. Maybe circle wrists and ankles around. And then bend the knees one at a time, setting your feet flat to the mat. And then bring the knees into the chest, hooking an arm underneath each knee, and then rock side to side. A little low back massage there into your mat. Should feel good. Good. Now bring the feet and knees together. Push the legs away. Tuck the chin. Rock and roll from front to back. And then eventually you're going to rock and roll yourself up all the way to a sit position. And then just cross your legs. And then inhale breath. Float those arms up over your head here. Let all those fingertips very lightly touch. Exhale through pursed lips. Now push the hands out in front of you. You're going to look and just gaze right through that little diamond shape there. Inhale. And then on the exhale breath, relax the shoulders, firm the belly, draw the thumbs right into the sternum there. So do that once more. Inhale breath, press those hands away, look right through that diamond shape. And then exhale breath, shoulders relaxed, firm the belly, hands to heart center. And then you are all done. Have a blessed day. And I know yesterday